I'll do. For richer or poorer, till death us do part. And you said that you'll honour and obey me too. But it wasn't very long before I soon found out the one who wore the trousers was you. Now after all these years at last I'm pushing you about. But in sickness and in health I love you. In sickness and in health I said I'll do.
Do you mind if I use that phone?
I'm using it.
You're not speaking on it?
There's nobody on the other end, is there? Stupid great fat big cow. I'm waiting for a phone call from my daughter, if you must know.
That phone's for making calls, not receiving them.
That phone is for receiving calls too if somebody rings you. There's no law against that, missus.
Nobody's rang you on it.
My daughter's gonna ring me, isn't she, at 4 o'clock?
It's 4:30 now.
I know the time. My call, if you'll excuse me. Hello? Hello, Rita? Hey? No, I am not going across the road and tell her sister is ill. What do you think, I'm a bloody messenger boy? Bloody cheek, they use this phone like it's their own. How do I? Somebody called Fred expects me to go charging across the road and tell somebody that their sister is ill.
I'd have gone.
Of course you'd have gone, that's not the point. While you're going over there and fetching her over here and talking on there to him, I could have lost my party because that phone would have been engaged, wouldn't it? There's me call now. Hello, Rita? Oh, God, it's you again. Will you get off this bloody phone? No, I am not going across the road. Will you shut off? That was Rita. Rita! Oh, blimey, she's gone. She's gone.
Can I use it now if you're finished?
I ain't finished, have I? She'll ring back. She's got to ring back. Hello, Rita? Well, what time do you call this? Half hour ago you're supposed to ring. I've been waiting. Well, can't he get his own bloody tea? Who's shouting? I'm not shouting. If I was shouting, I've got bloody good reason to shout. Now, you listen to me. You listen to me. This is your father. This is your father speaking. I'm not shouting. If I was shouting, I've got bloody good reason to shout, but I wasn't shouting. Now, shut up and listen. I've been staying in his phone box half hour and hey, I shouldn't have to stand around in phone boxes, man of my age. I could catch me death. I could catch pneumonia and die. And then who'd look after your mother, eh? Yes, well, say you're sorry. I don't have to say I'm sorry. I've got nothing to be sorry about. You say you're sorry. No! You say I'm not saying I'm sorry. I've got nothing to be sorry for. You say you're sorry. I am not bloody shouting. Will you? Don't you dare hang up on me. Rita! Don't you dare. I haven't finished. Are you? Rita! Bloody kids.
Pig.
Start with me. Do you want to wake up yet? Do you want to stay asleep? Or do you want to wake up? Else? Ooh. Else? Do you want to wake up yet? No? Do you want to stay asleep? Hey? Sleep. She's asleep. I'll let you sleep. Who's that now? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, don't talk to me then.
You hung that phone up on me.
I ran out of money. I didn't have any more money to put in. It was cut off.
4 o'clock, you're supposed to ring me up. Past 4 gone. When you did, then you hung up.
I didn't hang up.
Half hour I waited in that phone box.
I was phoning from Liverpool. It is a lot of money. I didn't have any more money to put in. It was cut off.
Well, I ain't talking to you.
Oh, well, then don't talk to me then. But before you stop talking to me, ask me in at least. Come all the way from Liverpool to see you and Mum.
Not me. You ain't come to see me.
Well, I ain't come see you.
You wouldn't put yourself out for me.
You're like a big baby, you are. Why do you think I'd come all the way from Liverpool if it wasn't to see you?
Well, why'd you hang up on me then?
I did. Oh, don't start all that again. Can I come in? Look, are you going to ask me and have I got to stand out here on the doorstep?
You don't have to ask to come in. This is your home, isn't it? Shut my door to you, my dear. And I've never hung my phone up on you, neither.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you should be. Well, all right, if you are sorry.
I am.
Well, don't just stand here. You know, I was going to meet you off the train, wasn't I? But you never told me the time. No, you're so busy shouting and hanging up the phone on me.
Oh, let's forget it.
All right, forget it. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone up to that Euston and waited on every train for you, couldn't I?
Well, it's a good job you didn't, because I come on the coach.
Promise myself I'm not talking to you.
Oh, well, I wish you'd kept your promise.
Eh?
Never mind.
When are you going back?
There's a chance to get my coat off. Where's Mum?
Having a sleep. That's all she does nowadays, isn't it?
How is she?
Hanging on. She might just as well be asleep all the time for all the comfort she is to me when she's awake. I mean, I do my best. I push her around. There's nothing to do. Nowhere to push her to, nowhere to push her back from. I mean, she don't want to do nothing. All she wants to do is sit. Just sit.
That's all she can do, innit?
She could try.
Try what?
I don't know, do I? Not easy for me, is it?
Well, it's not easy for her either.
She's senile, isn't she?
She's not senile. She's old, that's all.
Well, what is old? That is bloody senile, isn't it?
You're old.
I'm not as old as she is.
You're 1 year younger.
Two!
2.
Still got all my marbles.
So she?
Oh, yeah, you don't have to live with her. Oh, blimey. That's my own fault. I should have married someone younger. Someone a lot younger than myself. Someone who could have lasted me out. Someone who could have looked after me.
Oh, shh, Dad, give over.
What are you talking about, give over? She can't hear when she's sitting next to you. Yeah, she was a clever one. She didn't marry someone older than herself, did she? No, she had her head screwed on then, all right. I was the muggins. I was the one who rushed in, wasn't I? Without weighing up the pros and the cons. I was the fool, head stuffed with love and romance. All that bloody rubbish. Didn't stop to consider I might be better off marrying someone younger than myself. Will you get out of my chair?
So selfish.
Selfish? Me? Oh, yes. Should expect that, I suppose. Should expect gratitude. Sacrifice yourself for others. Oh, yes, but don't expect gratitude. No.
Sacrifice you?
Yes, sacrifice me.
What have you ever sacrificed?
Look, as he is my witness, I'd work my thing to the bone providing for you. And yes, and you too.
45 years you've been married to Mum and that's how you refer to her still.
Look, who is it looks after her, eh? It's me.
Her is your wife.
And you are her daughter.
I do what I can.
Oh, yeah, everybody does what they can. Ain't bloody much, is it? I'm the one who has to look after her, tend to her every need. But I'm the selfish one, oh, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. You do your best, I know that. I don't know what she'd do without you, I really don't. I mean, you are a good husband in your way.
In what way?
Well, you do your best.
No, it ain't easy.
I know it's not.
I mean, there's some I know. Some men, they wouldn't do it. No, they'd have her put in a home, they'd stick her away somewhere. I wouldn't, not me, no, I think the world of Mummy, you know that. It's just that sometimes, well, you have to be cruel to be kind.
What?
No, what I mean, it could be more cruel to, like, you know, denying her something better. Well, somewhere where, where she'd be better looked after, because, I mean, you know, I'm old and, you know, maybe it could be more cruel like keeping her here. I mean, I'd miss her, but...
You're not thinking of putting her in a home?
No, not while I got breath in my body. I'll push that wheelchair till I drop dead before I let them take Mummy away. It's just that sometimes...
No!
Over my dead body.
I'll make a fresh pot.
Is your Michael working yet, Rita?
No, but he's had a promise of a job, though.
Oh, yeah? Still getting promises of work, is he? Always getting promises of work when he lived down here, wasn't he?
There's a lot of unemployment in Liverpool, Dad.
I know, that's why I went back up there, wasn't it, eh?
You're not funny.
I'm not trying to be funny, my dear. You're the one making the jokes. Promise of a job. He doesn't want to work. He never did. Work is foreign to his nature, isn't it? Eh? He was unemployed when there was full employment, that one. I mean, he was one of the leaders of your unemployed, he was. One of those helped make it popular, he was. Couldn't wait to get back up to Liverpool, could he? And to the security of full unemployment. Oh, bloody proletarian paradise up there, isn't it, eh? Waited on hand and foot, oh, you're unemployed, and they put them in 5-star hotels, I hear. And if the room service ain't up to scratch, they move them on somewhere better.
Listen, I haven't come all the way from Liverpool to hear you go on.
Ignore him. Michael's mum any better?
No, worse. They found out what it is, though.
Oh.
Senile dementia.
Oh. Senile dementia, has she?
Not surprised. Irish, isn't she?
What's being Irish got to do with it?
Senile dementia is failing of the brain, my dear. That's what being Irish has got to do with it. I mean, anything to do with weakening your brain, and your Irish is prone to it, isn't it? I mean, your Irish ain't got much of a brain to start with, have they? Not in the first place. I mean, your Irish is not noted for their brains, are they? They're more noted for their ignorance than their brains.
You don't change,
I mean,
do
look,
you?
it stands to reason. If your brain is weak to start with, I mean, if your brain is a small, delicate, puny little thing, ailing from the moment you was born, with hardly a glimmer of life in it, well, I mean, what can you expect? At least a little bit of normal wear and tear, and pa-boom! It'll pack up on you, innit? Same with all your Celts, innit? It's like an old banger compared to a Rolls Royce, innit?
What is?
Them and us, you see, your Celt is old primitive strain, isn't he, eh? He's not as highly evolved as what we are. He's endangered species, almost, isn't he? Like the golden eagle. I mean, might even have become extinct if it wasn't for us, the English, protecting them and allowing them rights and things.
Do you know what you are?
Afternoon, Buana, ladies.
What's that?
Marigold.
Winston, our home help.
You must be pleased. You've always wanted a little black boy to fetch and carry for you.
He's a bloody poofter, he is.
Shut up, Billy.
He knows what he is. Sacrilege it is. Giving a great man's name to a bloody gay black Sambo poofter.
I see you left early breakfast things for me.
That's your job, isn't it? That's what the council pays you for. They don't pay me, mate. Anyway, she'll be pleased, shouldn't you? Hey, washing up is woman's work, isn't it, Marigold?
Thank you, Buana. You're so chauvinistic. You must be Rita.
This is my daughter.
Well, you take after your mother, I can see that. I can't see nothing of your father in you, which is fortunate for you. Mind you, only your lovely, gorgeous mother knows the real truth, eh? But if she says it was him, we're just going to have to take her word for it. But how he...
Shut up!
But how he could have anything to do with the creation of something as lovely and as beautiful as you, I'll never know. You see, I'm a romantic. I prefer to think that he was cock-holded. Naughty, who was the handsome milkman? Still, it's his own fault. I've got no sympathy for him. Beauty should never marry the beast. It's tempting fate.
Get on with your bloody work.
Why, yes, boss. I was working. Dark is all work on Mississippi. Dark is all work while the white man plays.
Look.
Look, no, you look. I've no time for Margaret Thatcher. But if you start going on about her just because she's a woman...
Nothing to do with her being a woman.
She might be a rotten Prime Minister.
I'm not starting on her because she's a woman.
But she's better than any man.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, dear.
Shut up, you. She is the leader of a spiv government. She shuffles her pack faster than any bloody card sharp, she does. She's always flogging off everything decent we got. Anything that makes money, she sells it to her friends. It's like Petticoat Lane up there in your Houses of Parliament some days. They're getting back what it cost them to get her in, don't you worry. Oh, blimey, they're all spivs. Not one Eton boy in a cabinet because they won't serve under her. And you can't expect it. A decent brought-up Eton boy, he ain't gonna serve under a grocer's daughter. And he jumped up nobody from Grantham. A woman whose father was delivering groceries to their back door. Oh, blimey, they can see through her. They know her sort, don't you worry. Probably lived among spivs all her life. Brought up in a black market during the war, probably. With a father who's a corner shopkeeper. And we all know about corner shopkeepers. God, blimey. All of them bloody crooks, and they rob you blind. But I mean, look at them during the war. They always had something under the counter, didn't they? For anyone who had a few bob over the odds to spend. Oh, it's truth. Half their trade was under the counter in them days. Same as bloody Maggie Thatcher. She's flogging off half the country, is she, under the counter?
You wasn't above stealing things out the docks when you was there.
Dockers' perks, my dear, Dockers' perks. Anything I brought out of docks was in lieu of wages, wasn't stealing, was expected of you. A blind eye was turned to it.
But it wasn't honest.
Wasn't stealing, was it?
But it looked very much like it.
And if you'd have got caught, you'd have had your collar felt.
Shut up, you. Look, all right, I may not be perfect. I might have my faults. Well, none of us are saints, are we? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't have the bloody cheek to set myself up as a Prime Minister and leader of the Tory party coming from a background like she does. God, it's true, she's ruined the Tory party. She has people, her and people like her. I mean, all the decent men have run away from it. They won't even stay in the Tory party. I mean, how do you think Her Majesty the Queen feels, eh, having a mix with her? And invite her home to Buckingham Palace. Somebody with her ways, a bloody grocer's daughter.
Yeah, well, I bet she don't drink her tea out of a saucer like you do.
Look,
Mind, move your foot.
go away!
How come all the dirt seems to gather wherever you sit? He drops crumbs all over the floor. He's worse than a child. The trouble with you is you've not been properly house-trained.
Even Harrods has to knock on her back door.
That's right. And ours ain't a corner shop, and even they don't get invited up for tea with the Queen.
Not fair, is it?
What?
Well, she should have to go down all them stairs.
Harrods is on a corner.
Bloody big corner, though, ain't it?
Marks and Spencer.
That's right, and they're millionaire shopkeepers, they are.
Yeah. Prince Charles married a Spencer. Diana, she's a Spencer.
It's a different sort of Spencer. There's the Earl of Spencer, wasn't it? Diana's father is Earl.
And Lord Sainsbury, he sold groceries.
And Earl Grey, he sold tea.
So he might. It was decent tea, wasn't it? Like your Brook bonds, that's only fit for monkeys, that is.
I went past Buckingham Palace the other day and it did look dirty to me.
It is marvellous, eh? They come out of their mud huts, they've only been here a few weeks. Hardly out a bloody tree, some of them, and all ready to criticise Her Majesty. I bet our house is the bloody sight cleaner than yours is, Sambo.
Dad!
Well, makes you mad. I mean? You welcome them over here, you show them hospitality, you extend the hand of friendship to them, you give them jobs on your buses and your trains.
And let us empty your bedpans in your hospitals, and we are all so grateful.
Well, show a bit of gratitude then. You're not worth the money the council pays you. Look at this place like a tip.
I know. If only you weren't so scruffy.
You only got this job because you're ethnic minority.
I only got this job because nobody else would do it.
Look, you're bloody lucky that we working, you are. If it wasn't for people like her, lame and infirm.
I'm not lame.
Providing you with work, you're lucky. You're in a new industry, ain't you, eh? Health and welfare services. Don't do that to me! Health and welfare, innit, eh? A new growth industry. Patients don't get nothing out, but you're doing all right, ain't you, eh? Yeah, the more illness, the more sickness there is, the more the doctors can't cure, the more customers you get, don't you, eh? The worse off we are, the better off you are.
How can you do that, Dad? Hey!
Shut up, all of you!
I don't know how you put up with him all these years, Dan. I couldn't do it.
Shut up! God, I've lost me Fred now, haven't I? I don't know what I was talking about.
That's nothing new.
You was talking about how much you admire Margaret Thatcher.
The head monitor.
Not admired, not admired. There's nothing to admire about her, is there? That bloody soppy grammar school twit Ted Heath let her in, wasn't it?
I like Teddy.
You would! Yeah! No, see, what I was saying, see, before Margaret Thatcher, always before her, your Tory Prime Minister, he come from a good family, didn't he? Someone of your Queen's own class. Someone of your Queen's own circle. Someone she can mix with and feel at ease with. Someone who went to Eton and Harrow. Someone who's brought up to be Prime Minister, same as she was brought up to be Queen. Someone born to rule. Someone with her own money, someone with her own fortune. Someone with enough money so they don't have to fiddle. They don't have to rob the rest of us. Someone who can afford to be honest. Someone who's born to money and who knows a bit about spending it. Someone like Harold Macmillan.
Superman!
Yes, Supermax. He come out of retirement to try and put her right. He stood up in the House of Lords, didn't he? He tried to tell Thatcher. He said, look, he said, if you ain't got the money, bloody well borrow it, he said.
Join a loan club?
Yes, in a manner of speaking. I mean, simple economics. I mean, if you ain't got it, do what the Americans do, borrow it.
See, a tallyman?
Yes, in a manner of speaking. Look, in 1939, see, when we wanted to have that war with Hitler, I mean, Churchill didn't say, we can't have that war with Hitler because we can't afford it, did he? No. He didn't say, we can't have this war with Hitler not until we've saved up for it, did he? No. What he done, what Churchill done...
He put it on a slate like what they used to in her father's shop.
Yes, in a manner of speaking, he did. We had that war with Hitler on the Never Never. I mean, nobody has cash wars nowadays. Nobody can afford to have cash wars, can they? Of course they can't, unless they're cheap six-day wars like your Jews have. They can have that. I'm laughing. They could have that because they was only fighting Arabs, wasn't they? I'll tell you something. By the time they got their discount for cash and flogged the TV rights, I bet they made a small fortune out of that.
Sold the TV rights?
Of course they sold the TV rights. They're shrewd, they're very clever businessmen, them Jews. Once they see how much your Muhammad Ali got out of all these TV fights and how much your FA make out of selling football to your TV, well, it stands to reason, my dear. Never mind bloody laughing. It stands to reason. You've got a nice little war, 6 days of blood and thunder action with a nice result at the end of it. Well, of course, you're going to make sure that you've got your TV rights. I mean, who do you think's got the rights to the Falklands War, eh?
You Jews?
No, never mind laughing. Not you Jews, us, I hope. And why do you think it was that the Americans saw that war before we did?
Because they were shown it first.
No, because they paid more for the first showing. That's why. That's what this country needs, my dear. There's a few Jews in the government.
We've got a few Jews in the government.
I'm not talking about schmucks. I'm talking about clever Jews. Not that cartoon Leon Britton. Oh, blimey. Looks like Maury the fishmonger, that one does. Clever Jews I'm talking about. Jews like your Lord Grey, your Weinstein, your Lord Sir Bernard Delafonte and Charlie Forty.
Charlie Forty's not a Jew.
Well, he looks like a bloody Jew. Anyway, what's it matter? He knows how to make money. Let them have a go at running the country before it's too late. Or better still, let some of your Pakistanis have a go. Get a few Patels into the government. Let them have a go making a few bob for us. I bet they're running Margaret Thatcher's father's corner shop a bloody sight better than he did. Or your Japanese. Yeah. Let's hire a Japanese government to run things for us, just till we get on our feet. What's all that?
What?
All of that?
Tablecloth?
No, flowers, candle, everything. What's all that for?
I think they look nice, make the table look more attractive.
Look, a bloody sight more attractive had a decent meal on it, wouldn't it?
Well, it will have. I'm going home tomorrow, so Winston's throwing a farewell dinner for me, and it's sweet.
He's not cooking one of their bloody curries again, is he?
Jamaican soul food. He's here now with a friend. His living lover.
Like this, da-da-da-da-da. All the policemen wind up with all
Oh,
the...
well, I'm going out the pub.
No, Buona. You can't go to the pub. I've bought you a present. There you are.
Lord Kitchener, your country needs you.
Well, your country don't need you, you bloody lie-about poofter.
So, Butch, I love older men.
I'm going out the pub.
No, Buona. Look. Coon juice. Black Jamaican rum. Firewater for the natives. All for you. Now, what can be better than that, eh?
2 bottles?
Wicked, man. Hello, darling, all right?
Yeah.
Hello, darling. How's it been? Never mind. Doing something else for you, too. Don't worry.
Hey, thought you was going up the pub.
Yeah, well, me. Rita's farewell party, innit, eh? Me. God, blimey. Whoa. Jungle juice all right, ain't it, eh? No, I mean, don't wanna walk out on her farewell party. I mean, that'd be churlish, wouldn't it, eh? Go out the pub, middle of her farewell party. No. Christ. Don't want to upset her, eh? My little girl.
I won't be upset.
No, it's all right. I don't mind staying. Right. I didn't know we was going to have a party. Hey, you know? Yeah, I think she fancies me in this.
Sanders of the river.
Yes. Ayuko.
Are you cute?
Yeah. And I owe cocoa to you and all, darling.
Girls, I give you a toast. The Great British Raj.